Welcome back to PNC's News Now, and welcome, Joanna. Oh, what's going on with the weather?
So today, winds were a little bit blowy due to trade wind disturbance, and another disturbance is also coming on the way, but NWS says they're pretty weak and seem to have not much association with rain, so expect relatively dry and yet blowy weather to continue. By the way, dry weather plus wind equals happy fire, of which we ought to look out for. Fire weather watch was extended this afternoon until next week, Monday, because NWS predicts this dry weather pattern to persist until Monday. So watch out for fire and please avoid outdoor burnings. Let's go take a look at weather. Expect partly cloudy night skies. Clouds will clear up little tomorrow during the daytime, but until the end of this week, expect partly cloudy with 20% chance of rain. Winds are blowing with dry east-northeast trade wind with speed of up to 20 miles per hour. Temperatures will be in upper 70s to 80s range on Guam with just about 1 degree variation, while on Saipan it will be 75 to 86 with no expected variation.
Did you say happy fire?
Happy fire. Wildfire. No, that's the better one.
Oh, wildfire. Okay. All right. Thanks, Joanna, for that report. Well, 3 businesses have teamed up with Farm to Table to Guam to help you celebrate Mes Chamorro while supporting the island's farmers. PNC's Betsy Brown visited Mosa's Joint, Pica's Cafe, and 9th Street Rotary to find out how you can participate.
Mosa's Joint, Pica's Cafe, and 9th Street Rotary know fresh ingredients are best. That's why the restaurants use local produce in their recipes. And during Mes Chamorro, they're giving you a chance to win local produce, Guam products, and gift certificates through a social media contest with Farm to Table Guam. Mosa's Joint co-owner Sarah Pleadwell explains any menu items that include local produce qualify, including their lamb Greek salad and baba ganache with pita bread.
On the salad, we actually have the local lettuce that we get from the Triton farm, and we have the cherry tomatoes, which is also from local farmers. And then in the baba ganoush, it's an eggplant-based dip, so it's all eggplant, and so that's your eggplant, cherry tomatoes, and lettuce.
So we headed to Pica's Cafe for lunch to see what we can get for this Farm to Table Guam promotion. Danielle, what item can I order that has a lot of local produce?
All right, so everything on our menu pretty much has some local produce on there. So what I recommend for you today is a grilled tofu banh mi. That one has our Guam tofu, our ciabatta bread from Crown Bakery, daikons, and our cucumbers from local farmers, and grow Guam greens.
I'll have that, please.
The local produce that we get here on Guam is always fresher. We know exactly where it comes from. We know what the farmers do to grow it. We've even been to their farms, and we know when we buy from them, we're supporting them and their families and all of the people that work with them.
The fresh ingredients keep coming at 9th Street Rotary in downtown Hagåtña too. Owner Mark Duenas says they have a Chamorro Lent special complete with lots of local fixings, and it qualifies for the Farm to Table Guam promotion.
Not only is it good for their economy, but it's already in everybody's blood. Like, everybody's used to the doni sali from Guam. Everybody's used to the cherry tomatoes and the beans. It's already, I guess, in the culture. So, you know, that you can't take the ones from the States and bring it here. You know, everybody just wants to use what they're familiar with already.
Once you have your food, don't forget to take a picture and then share it on social media using the hashtag FarmToTableGuam. Betsy Brown, PNC News.
All right, great job, Betsy. All 3 of those restaurants are some of my favorite local-owned restaurants on Guam. In related news, in the midst of Mes Chamorro and the food that comes along with it, students spoke out against the Department of Education's change of heart this year about banning food for the various schools during Guput Chamorro. PNC's Rizal Romanes has more in this report.
Calaguin, barbecue, red rice, and tatizas. That's what public school students were hoping to serve and eat for their school's Guput Chamorro. However, it looks like that won't be happening this year. John F. Kennedy High School students brought up the issue to the Youth Congress and asked the Department of Education why they made the sudden decision to stop students from bringing in or preparing food on campus when they have done so up until the last school year. On K57's afternoon show 4-Hour Phil with Phil Leon Guerrero, DOE Superintendent John Fernandez denies there was a sudden change. Board Policy 705, he says, has been enacted since 2006.
The board policy itself addresses the school day, as well as after-school extracurricular activities sanctioned by the schools, and subjects any food being served to particular requirements, particularly to meet nutrition, health and nutrition requirements. The other issue that's not necessarily in the board policy itself is the issue of liability.
Fernandez says many administrators have dealt with the issue of liability in the past. What exactly was different this year that caused students to react? Fernandez says the old policy wasn't being enforced and that administrators from the different schools have since reconsidered the risks.
What happened this year is, in the past, as administrators have come forward to talk about Gupa Chamorro, they asked me, what's the policy? And I said, read the policy, board policy 705. And ultimately, they're responsible for what happens on their campus.
Fernandez says if the administrators were violating the board policy in the past, they're lucky they didn't get caught, or worse, no one got sick. To keep students happy, he says the board will come up with a solution, whether it's suspending the policy's after-school component or bringing in Cater Tomorrow food for the schools. Youth Congress Speaker Lawrence Alcairo says the Youth Congress is willing to work with DOE.
We do want to work with the department. We have the Youth Congress members, we have the seniors from JFK that contact us, we have the Island-wide Board of Governing Students coming together just to find a creative solution so that everyone's happy without having to risk student safety and liability concerns.
Rosal Romanes, PNC News.
And the Guam Waterworks Authority will not be accepting payments over the phone or online until Monday the 9th. GWA is converting to a brand new customer data information system, which will be effective on Monday. It's been 20 years since GWA has updated its data system. This will also result in some changes with the agency's office hours. GWA's Upper Tumon Customer Service Office will be open on Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., but its cashiers will close at 3 p.m. on Friday. Eulalie and Fidian offices will be open only until noon on Friday. The regular hours will resume on Monday, so no one will be able to make payments for either their water or power bill anywhere after 3 p.m. tomorrow until Monday.
It's both Guam Power and Guam Water works. We're going to have the same database system, so who knows, maybe 5 years, 6, 7 years from now, all of that customer service information will totally be together, so you'll be able to look at your water and power bill at the same time.
Ballendorf says this new integrated data system will greatly improve customer service.
So if you're wondering why I was gone all of last week, well, I had the wonderful opportunity to visit Resorts World Manila as part of a familiarization tour. It's the first of its kind integrated resort that combines gaming, hotel, entertainment, dining, and shopping all inside of one massive property.
Half a day from Resorts World Manila.
With its proximity to Guam, Philippines has become a popular destination for local residents for various reasons, from medical tourism, business, visiting family, and for pure travel. But with the recent boom in the gaming industry, there's yet another reason you'll want to keep going back. It's the integrated resorts. Director for Resorts World Manila Corporate Communications, Owen Camayo, explains.
Integrated resort, so meaning everything's there, right? There's the hotel, F&B, entertainment, retail, and of course gaming. So that's essentially the 5 key aspects of an integrated resort. Of course, there are other intangibles like excellent service.
And the service is impeccable. I, along with others, stayed at Maxim's Hotel. From the moment you walk in, you are greeted by a butler. To check in, you are ushered to a separate floor, away from the bustle of the ground floor entrance. Every guest waiting to check in is provided with a complimentary drink and a hot towel by an attendant who seems to appear out of thin air. Camayo says it's an experience you can't get anywhere else, and it's an experience for the whole family.
We're not purely a gaming company or casino, as you might say, but we are an integrated resort. So there's a lot of things for a lot of people, right? I mentioned it earlier, it's like we are a cruise ship on land.
In fact, Resorts World has the distinction of revolutionizing the integrated resorts industry in the Philippines. Before 2009, none existed. Now, other huge corporations have caught on.
That's what Entertainment City is all about. 4 integrated resorts in one location.
Resorts World has it all. A membership card that rewards you with free hotel stays and dining, 3 different hotels, a shopping mall, movie theater, dozens of world-class restaurants, and a Broadway-style theater. Oh, and did I mention that Manny Pacquiao is a regular here too?
Welcome to Resorts World Manila, where you have your resident, Manny Pacquiao. Does he look like anyone to you? What's your name, sir?
Yan.
Oh no, it's not Manny Pacquiao? Learn more about Resorts World Manila. Visit their website at rwmanila.com. Reporting from Manila, Philippines, I'm Janella Carrera for PNC News.
Wow.
Yay, great job.
That looked like a lot of fun.
It
Janelle.
was.
Good job
It
reporting
was
there.
a lot of fun. And by the way, that area, it's located right across from the airport. Terminal 2, not Terminal 1 or 3. But Terminal 2 is exclusive to Philippine Airlines. And speaking of Philippine Airlines, I want to thank Philippine Airlines, Resorts World Manila, and IT&E for sponsoring this trip. So
Awesome.
big shout out to them.
So that wasn't Manny Pacquiao.
No, it wasn't.
That was Manny
but-
Pacquiao.
Meow, meow, meow. No, but
He's a lookalike, right?
he's a lookalike, and he's a regular there, so he often gets, and I'm one of them. Oh my God, it's
And who
Manny.
shot some of that video? Like the interviews, right?
Yes,
Who
the
shot it?
interviews were shot by my husband, Jarrell
Oh,
Carrera.
good job,
so
Jarrell.
Good job,
Hey.
hubby. Yeah, so not the, not the nice, exteriors and interiors, but the interviews were shot by my husband. So thank you.
Great job. All right. Well, stay tuned. Sports is next after the break.